Complete TV family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Yes, this is Ekse right show at Cape Town TV. We're live Monday to Fridays, 4 to 5 p.m. Giving you nothing but the best of edutainment. You can find us on social media, Ekse School Live, or Pagu Twitter, and of course on Facebook, Pagu Ekse Live. Or you can just follow us on our YouTube channel, Pagu Ekse, on Cape Town TV, and catch all the interesting interviews and of course shows that you have missed. And repeats each and every mornings between 8 to 9. That is of course repeats that you can catch right here on Cape Town TV, the biggest youth show in the land. And right about now, we're joined by someone who's currently doing great things within the South African hip-hop industry. He is representing Cape Town so well. But before we chat to him, before I introduce him, I know there's always a birthday to celebrate each and every day, and you always send us your messages via Facebook and of course other social media platforms. Today is one of the biggest gospel musicians' birthday in the country. Who's celebrating his birthday namhlanje. Most of you went on social media to actually celebrate with him and wish him a happy birthday. I must say he's doing the most when it comes to the South African music industry. So happy birthday to you, and hopefully may you grow and may your music career become big and global. Another person that is celebrating birthday yakhe namhlanje kuzikhona Lee-Ann Lee-Ann actually u-anti wakhe uyamthumela umyalezo apha enqubeni yethu for basemdlalele ngawurhabule apha.
Hi, I would like to wish Zikona, my niece, a happy birthday. I love you. I'm here for you anytime. You know, I got you. I'll always support your dreams. Any day, notice things that make you happy, babes, and continue to do them. Don't be afraid to be smart, because I know you are smart. So you should also know that people suck sometimes, but that's how you learn. You are beautiful. You're always more than enough. Bear with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Show kindness. And also stay strong and healthy.
Well, that is, of course, Auntie Zikona Lee-Ann Bugoma saying happy birthday to Zikona. Huge shout out to Zikona, and hopefully you are enjoying your birthday yako. And of course, now if you celebrate birthday yakhe ngomsomnye kule nyanga izayo kuthumela umyalezo apha Ekse and nathi ke soba wishela live right here on TV. Find us on all social media platforms. Earlier on, I talked about a musician, a hip-hop artist who's currently doing the most within the South African music industry. Oh man, when I'm talking about someone who's done a lot, I'm talking about Insaney. Welcome to Ekse.
Yeah, what's up? Thanks for having me.
It's an honor having you the show. What have you not done within the hip-hop industry? I'm trying to think. Like you've done everything. What's more left for you to do?
And you know, I feel like I haven't even touched the surface, you know?
Really?
For real, it's like hip-hop is my life. It's my life, basically.
Yeah.
So anything that I do means so much to me. And it's all about growing the art and the culture for me, you know? So that's why I say there's still so much ground to be covered, you know?
Let's take it back to where it all began, to who you were, to who you are right now. For those that are not aware of your brand, of the music, your music journey, who is Insaney?
Well, basically, Insaney is a typical South African guy. I like to think of myself as a product of Nelson Mandela's Rainbow Nation. Ngoba ngiyathetha mangifuna, ngiyabua kibatla, le Afrikaans ek verstaan. So I'd like to think myself as a typical South African, Nelson Mandela's child. That's who I am. And you can hear it in the music, you know. My music has a lot of things that we go through on a daily, so people can relate.
And it's over neck.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture of everything. Like I say, Nelson Mandela's
Rainbow
Child.
Nation.
So it has to be a mixture of everything, and that's what I think that's what makes me unique as Insaney.
Yeah, you're absolutely unique. When you were entering, it was like you got that aura of I'm a winner. And you started rapping at the age of 12, writing hip hop songs. How has your brand grown since then?
You know what? When I started rapping, it was basically just to fulfill myself. But the more I started rapping to people, the more they started resonating with it. Like, no, man, you must do this on the more serious spaces. And ever since, I've just been shining everywhere I go. You know, like they always say, the cream always rises to the top.
Definitely.
So just focus on your passion and never give up. No matter what anybody says, don't ever give up.
ever,
What?
ever. And you're always winning. I mean, like you were part of the group years ago. Then I don't know what happened to the group. Did you pull a Beyonce on them?
I think they. Now, sometimes with group dynamics,
Yeah.
everyone has their own ideas, and it's not always easy to have everybody on the same page for the same thing at the same time. So I found it's easier for me to make moves on my own instead of always relying on other people because they might not be on the same page.
Can we be spicy and say you're making better moves on your own?
I'd like to think so, definitely. I'd like to think so.
Hence, I said you pulled the Beyonce in that group, and now you're the Beyonce of the group. I can say that. I was reading about it on the newspaper, guys. Well, let's talk about what you're currently working on, your mixtape that you've worked on and is currently doing the most. Tell us about a bit about the mixtape. How is it different from the other projects that you've worked on?
Well, this one is different in the sense that there's a lot of growth in it. There's a lot of experience. Like now, as the one mic champ, I've got a different perspective
Yeah.
just on hip hop in South Africa as a whole. So it will come through for the listener. The listener will definitely pick up on that. And I think that's where the difference is if you compare it to older projects.
That you've worked in. It's titled Insanity, right?
Insanity, yeah.
Why that title?
You know why? Because I feel the world is insane, but the world just pretends to be normal, but it really is insane. So me as Insaney, I see right through the world. Hence my songs have a message for each and every one of you living in the world one time.
One time.
Yeah.
Why a mixtape? Some people are asking why a mixtape, not an EP or an album? Because I'm sure people want more from you.
Like I said, there's still a lot of ground to be covered. So this is just like a tip, people to start getting to hear Insaney, the musical side. A lot of people currently in hip hop in SA, they know me as a battle MC because I was battling
I
rappers
was
and
about to
taking
say
rappers
that.
out to win the golden mic. So here, it's a different platform. Now I'm saying, come into my music world. I've got a whole lot more to offer. I'm one of the best MCs in the country. I've worked hard for it.
Yeah.
And now you can reap the benefits as a listener and check out Insane.
You are one of the best because you've won One Mic Season 3.
That checks.
What does that mean for you, and what did that do for you as a rapper?
For me, that meant everything, because I take hip hop seriously. For me, it's more than just the flash, the flashy, the money, the cars. For me, it's a sport. I've always got into hip hop to be the best.
Yeah.
So to win the golden mic opened a whole new world for me. I now get phone calls from people like Big Zulu. I've done songs with Fifi Coopers, and Zola Sevens call me on my phone. So it opened up like a whole new world for me. And yeah, it's just blessings, blessings. Yeah.
That sounds incredible. When I saw that, when I was reading about that, I was like, damn, I used to watch that actually. It's one of the best hip hop competitions I've ever watched. And for you to win it and take it back to Cape Town, I'm definitely super proud of you. And now, how was the creative process of working in this mixtape?
Well, the mixtape, my music is basically my experiences.
Yeah.
So basically, I was formulating it while going through one mic. Everything, attending each show, even being here is a process, to the next project. That's why I say if you listen to my music, you'll see and you'll hear a lot of things that we go through on a daily, and that's why you'll be able to relate.
Yeah, the music industry is the best, especially hip hop in South Africa is huge. For you to make it, you need to be extremely talented.
Exactly.
And for you to have a long span, within a longevity within this career, you need to be extremely talented. How do you stay relevant, relatable to those who follow you and actually love your music?
It's actually keeping your ear to the ground for me. Keeping your ear to the ground, knowing what's relevant. But not only that, because that makes everybody end up sounding the same. For me, it's more pushing the envelope. I always try to think outside the box. Most of my rhymes, the reason why a lot of people listen to Insaney is because I tend to think of things that where you'll be like, how did he think of that
Yeah.
in terms of rhymes? And that's how I look at my hip hop. And I think that's why I'm just a little bit ahead of the rest.
You're absolutely a little bit ahead of the rest, and you're gonna show us later on why you've won season 1 Mic season 3. We're gonna take a quick breather. When we return, we've got the best of the best when it comes to the hip hop industry. This is Ekse. We're right back with more.
CTV family.